Hi everyone, welcome. The new episode of Peter's English podcast has been started. I'm your host, I'm your host Peter, and as you can see, I stopped somewhere in the middle of my sentence. But who cares? Welcome again. It's the start of the new picture in picture mod episode. And let's start with the slogan of my Peter's English podcast. And here is learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Welcome, people. This is Learn English with Peter picture in picture mode episode where I want to chat with the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot because I want to learn what uh, plus uh, infinitive and would plus uh, have plus past participle. I don't know how it's called. Who cares? You can see everything. Let's start. Okay, people. Everything is working. We're online and we can wake up. Microsoft Copilot, of course. Okay, note search. Study and learn mode. Okay, study and learn mode is activated. Action! Now we have to wait. Okay, let's start, people. Everything is working. F5. Okay. Action! Is it working? Yes, it is. Okay, let's start. Action. And we're live, Peter. And alive too. Study and learn mode activated. But remember, in study mode, I never lecture everything at once. I guide you step by step with questions, hints, and small pieces. So let's begin your English lesson on would plus infinitive and would plus have plus past participle. But we'll do it in study mode way, slowly, interactively, one idea at a time. Step 1. Start with present conditional. Before we go deeper, I want to check your foundation. Question. When you hear would plus infinity, what kind of situation do you think it describes? Something real now, something imaginary on unreal now, something in past. I think A. What do you think, people? Write the correct answers. Okay, we have to wait. F5. A. Great, Peter, you choose A, which means you think would plus infinitive describes something real now. Let's slow down for a moment. This is exactly why study mode is useful. The tiny hint. When English uses would, it usually means we are imagining something, not describing reality. So let me ask you a simple guiding question. If I say I would go to London, does that mean I'm really going to London now? I'm imagining, but it's not real right now. But it's not real right now. People wake up. People wake up and Peter wake up. Yes, Peter will sleep. It was a very hard day, people, but I'm still here. I'm still awake. I'm still I live until now. Just choose A or B and we'll build the rule together step by step. I think it's not I think I'm sure it's B. I am imagining it, but it's not real right now. Okay, F5. B. Exactly, Peter. B is the correct idea. You just identified the heart of the rule yourself. So let's build on that slowly, the study mode way. Key idea, but only one small piece at a time. When we use would plus infinitive, we are talking about something that is not real right now, but we are imagining it. So here's your next small step. If I say, I would buy a new microphone, do you think that this means I am buying a microphone right now, or I want to buy it but something is stopping me. I think B. But I'm sure, of course. I'm not thinking. Wait a minute, you can see me. Yes, okay. F5. B. Exactly, Peter. B is right again. You're building the rules step by step, exactly how study mode is meant to work. So now that you've discovered two key ideas, wood plus infinity means imaginary now. Something is stopping the action from happening. You're ready for the next tiny step. Step 2. Build the rule from your own answers. Let me ask you a guiding question that will help you form the rule yourself. If I say I would go to the gym but I'm tired. Which part is the real situation? I go to the gym or I am tired. I am tired, of course. No, I'm retard. It's something different. I'm tired. Okay, people. Here is 5. B. Exactly, Peter. B is correct. And now you unlocked the next piece of the rule. You're doing this exactly the study mode way. Step by step, discovering the rule yourself instead of me dumping everything at once. Let's build the next layer together. What you just discovered in the sentence? I would go to the gym, but I'm tired. The real situation is I'm tired. The imaginary situation I would go. So now you already know would plus infinitive means imagining something that is not happening because of a real reason. Perfect. Next tiny step. Let's test your understanding with a new example. Sentence. She would call you, but she lost her phone. Which part is the real situation? She lost her phone, of course. B. This is easy, isn't it? Okay, 5. B. Exactly, Peter. B is correct again, and now you've completed the whole pattern for the present conditional. You're discovering the rule piece by piece, which is exactly how study mode works best. Let's look in what you've learned so far. The real situation is always in the second part, the bad part. The imagine situation use would plus infinitive. It describes something that is not happening now because of a real reason. You build this yourself through your answers. Nicely done. Ready for the next step? Now we move gently toward the past conditional, but again, only one small idea at a time. Here's your next guiding question. If I say, I would have called you, but I didn't have your number. Which part is the real past? I called you. I didn't have, yes, of course, B. I didn't have your number. And now F5. Exactly, Peter. B again, and that means you've now unlocked the core mechanism of the past conditional. You're doing this beautifully. Every answer you give builds the rule naturally. We found me dumping everything at once. This is exactly how study mode is meant to feel. Let's look at what you just discovered. What your answers tells us. I'm in the sentence. I would have called you, but I didn't have your number. The real past is I didn't have your number. The imagined past is I would have called you. So now you uncover the pattern. Would have plus past participle means imagining a past that did not happen. Perfect. Next small step. Let's test your understanding with a new example. Again, just one idea at a time. Sentence. She would have helped you, but she didn't know about the problem. Which part is the real past? She didn't know about the problem. Yes, this is easy. You have to wait, and here is F5. B. Perfect again, Peter. B is correct, and that means you've now fully understood the mechanism behind both forms. Would plus infinitive means unreal now. Would have plus participle means unreal past. And you discovered all of this step by step exactly the way study mode is designed to work. Now let's gently move to the next small step so you can feel the difference between the two forms. Tiny comparison exercise, one sentence only. Here's a sentence in Slovak. Keby som mal čas, išiel by som. Which English form do you think we need here? Would plus, would plus infinitive, I think. Yes, people, it was very hard, tiring day today, wasn't it? And F5. A. Perfect, Peter. A is correct. And that means you now fully mastered the present conditional form. You're doing this exactly the study mode way. Step by step, discovering the rule through your own answers, not through a lecture. Let's keep building what your answer shows. For the Slovak sentence, keby som mal čas, išiel by som, you choose A, would plus infinitive, which is right because the situation is imaginary now. It's not about the past. Nothing actually happened yet. You're imagining what you would do. So the English version is, if I had time, I would go. You build this logic yourself. Next tiny step, contrast time. Let's try a Slovak sentence that is clearly about the past. Here it comes. Keby som bol vedel, bol by som prišiel. Which English form do you think we need here? B, I think. Peter, don't yawn. Don't yawn because you can eat your audience that you don't have. Okay, people. B is here. The answer is here. Not beer. B. Not beer. I don't drink beer. Okay, B. Exactly, Peter. B is correct. And that means you've now completed the full contrast between the two forms. You're moving through this lesson like a pro, one small idea at a time, exactly how study mode is meant to work. Let's log in what you just demonstrated. What your answer shows. For the Slovak sentence, keby som bol vedel, bol by som prišiel, you choose would have plus past participle, which is right because the situation is imaginary in the past. It's impossible to change. We are imagining a different past outcome. English express this with would have plus participle. So the English version is, if I had known, I would have come. You're building the whole system yourself, beautifully done. Next, tiny step and micro test. Let's check if you can now feel the difference. We found thinking too hard. Here's a new Slovak sentence. Keby som bol doma, pomohol by som, I think it's again B. Would have plus past participle. Okay, F5. B. Great, Peter. B is the correct form for the past conditional. But this Slovak sentence is a little trickier, so let's slow down and examine in the study mode a way. You choose B, which means you think the sentence describes an unreal situation in the past. Let's check that together step by step. The Slovak sentence. Keby som bol doma, pomohol by som. Let's break it into two parts. Keby som bol doma literally means if I had been at home. Pomohol by som, I would help. Now here's the key question. Does this describe A, situation that is unreal now, or a situation that is unreal in the past? Let's think. If I had been at home, this is past. I would help, this is present conditional. So the sentence mixes past condition plus present result. This means the correct English form is if I had been at home, I would help. So the correct answer is actually would plus infinitive, but with a past condition. This is a special mixed conditional. Let's check your understanding with a guiding question. If I say, if I had if I had been home yesterday, I would help you now. Does I had been home yesterday? I think in the past be. But people, this was not uh, the main goal of this live stream. I want to simply teach you how to learn would plus infinitive plus would have plus past participle. But okay, we can do it. B is here. B answer. Okay. B. Good thinking, Peter. B means you believe the helping happened in the past. Let's slow down and examine it together. The study mode way, one small idea at a time. Look at the sentence again. If I had been home yesterday, I would help you now. We have two time layers. If I had been home yesterday, this part is past. I would have I would help you now. This is part is present. So the helping is actually connected to now, not the past. That means the correct answer is A, now. A, okay. But don't worry, this is one of the trickiest conditional structures in English. You're learning something advanced here. The mixed conditional. Oh, okay, I think that's it. That's it. Tiny explanation, one idea only. A mixed conditional connects a past condition with a present result. So the sentence means, because I wasn't home yesterday, I cannot help you now. You're doing great. This is high level grammar. Okay, I think that's it. That's it. Oh, I'll be streaming for 17 minutes. I didn't want to teach you and myself these conditionals again because I wanted simply to to explain you, thanks to study and learn mode on Microsoft Copilot, how to use would in present uh, simple and past is not present simple. It's called somehow else, but I don't know, and who cares? Okay, not important. What did I want? Yay, the short story. I think it's time for short story and Bob's your uncle. Uh, does it work? Yes, everything is working. Uh, Now, I think that's it because I'm tired, people. Okay. Uh, Generate. Wait a minute. Generate a funny 500 word story inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. Use a lot of funny well dialogues and use today's English grammar. Don't use my personal life or my job. Okay, people, now I want to read you the generated story created by Microsoft Copilot. It was inspired by my novel We Are the Vampire Diary. And people and Peter, try don't to sleep. It was hard day, but don't try to sleep. Because if you can't sleep, if you asleep right now, who will continue with this live stream? Who? No one. Okay. Here is the story and F5. Perfect. Story is here. And I think that's it for today. Okay, people, I'm going to read you this 500 word story. generated by Microsoft Copilot. It was inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. It was only inspired because I want to teach you, thanks to the step thanks to the help of study and learn mode on Microsoft Copilot, how to use this kind of English grammar, and we can start. I'm going to read you this story created by Microsoft Copilot. Okay, let's start. Wait a minute, can you see it? Yes, you can. Perfect. We can start. Generate a funny 500 word story inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. Use a lot of funny wild dialogues and use today's English grammar. Don't use my personal life or my job. Absolutely, Peter, and thank you for the clear instruction. Here comes your funny wild 500 words dialogue packed original story inspired by the tone of Viera the Vampire Diary, but not copying anything and not using your personal life or job. Just pure chaos, comedy, and vampire energy. And now, people, I'm going to read you this story right now. Viera the Vampire Girl and the Case of the Missing Midnight Snack. 500 words, funny, dialogue heavy, original. Viera the Vampire Girl slammed open the coffin lid like a teenager late for school. Who? She shouted. Ate my emergency midnight snack. Her bed, Mr. Flap Flap, again squeaked nervously from the ceiling. I didn't touch it. I swear on my tiny bed soul. Viera narrowed her eyes. You always say that. Before Mr. Flap Flap could defend himself, the castle door burst open and her best friend Zora, the witch in training, stumbled in carrying a glowing cauldron. Viera, I need help. My potion turned into something. The cauldron burped loudly. Viera crossed her arms. Zora, did your potion eat my midnight snack? Zora blinked. Is that possible? The cauldron burped again, this time in perfect rhythm, like it was beatboxing. Mr. Flap Flap gasped. It's learning music! Viera groaned. Great! First my snack disappears, now we have a musical soup. Suddenly the cauldron sprouted two tiny legs and spread it across the room. Hey! Viera shouted. Get back here, you spicy criminal! Zora chased after it. It's not spicy, it's experimental. Mr. Flap Flap added, it's definitely spicy. I can smell paprika from here. The cauldron ran into the hallway, knocking over portraits of Viera's ancestors. One portrait, a very dramatic vampire with a feather boa, shouted, Root! Viera ignored him. Zora, what exactly did you put in that potion? Zora hesitated. Well, a little moonlight, a little garlic. Garlic? Viera shrieked. Are you trying to assassinate me? It was only a tiny claw. That's like saying only a tiny meteor hit the planet. The cauldron suddenly skidded to a stop, spun around and opened its lid like a mouth. Inside was Viera's missing midnight snack. Aha! Viera pointed dramatically. Call red-handed or red lid that. The cauldron burped in apology. Zora sighed. Okay, I'll fix it. I just need to reverse the spell. Mr. Flap Flap whispered. Please hurry, it's staring at me. Zora pulled out her spell book, flipped through pages and muttered, let's see, anti-burping charm, no potion, obedience, no, here it is. She raised her wand. Potonius normalus. A bright flash filled the hallway. When the smoke cleared, the cauldron was normal again. But Viera's midnight snack was gone, completely gone. Viera stared at the empty cauldron. It ate my snack. It ate my snack and digested it. Zora winced. Technically, yes. Mr. Flap Flap whispered. Rest in peace, snack. Viera sighed dramatically. Fine, I forgive you, but only because I'm too hungry to stay angry. Zora smiled. Want me to make you a new snack? Viera raised an eyebrow. Does it involve garlic? No. Does it involve burping? No. Does it involve running away on tiny legs? Probably not. Vera groaned. Zora, just let's order pizza. Mr. Flapla squeaked. No garlic crust. And the three of them marched off into the night, hungry, chaotic, and ready for their next disaster. Okay, people, that's it. That's it. That was the funny 500 word story generated by Microsoft Copilot. It was about this today English grammar, and I want to end this live stream because I have enough, because I'm tired. I'm not retard, I'm simply tired. You know what retard means in Slovak language, but don't worry. If you think that I'm retard, please go away. But if you like my content, follow me everywhere. Watch my episode. You can read my novel, Viera the Vampire Diary, everywhere. You can watch me on YouTube, on Spotify, or you can listen to me in every good and bad podcast app. And I think that's it. What can I tell you in the end of the episode? I can end this right now, or I can ramble for 4 minutes until 30. And I can do it until 30, but okay, I can do it. It's not a problem. Okay, people, what do you think about this funny story? Yes, it's not my job. It was generated by Microsoft Copilot, but it's funny, it's good, and I want to continue tomorrow with the new English grammar, and I want to continue it for next 3 days. It means I want to stream and record the PIP episode for next 2 days. Yes, 2 days, only 2 days. Yes, 2 days, not free. Not free, only 2 days, because I decided that this Friday, not Friday, this Thursday, it's my next publication day of Peter's English podcast, because on Friday I want to write, stream, and record chapter 8 of season 3 of season 3 of my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. My pronunciation today is worse than it used to be, but okay, who cares? It's funny to do my live streams. And what else? I want to stream for the last 2 minutes. And I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I can tell you simply thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm very glad that my total statistics of my podcast, of my Spotify for creators account are increasing the whole time. But okay, they are not increasing in this moment, but they are increasing in general, and that's great. Thank you very much, people. And what else? I want to continue with this very popular kind of episodes. Learn English with Peter because you like it. You like the humor and fun of Microsoft Copilot in study and learn mode. And you like these 500 word funny generated stories created by Microsoft Copilot because they are funny and and the most funny situation is that the most popular episodes are Learn English with Peter with the study and learn mode on Microsoft Copilot. But it's great. But you can discover other kind of episodes. If you want, you can listen ramble episodes or storytelling episode about Viera the Empire Girl. But I'm glad that you like these kind of episodes because they are funny, educational, and it contains a very funny and good 500 word story generated by Microsoft Copilot. Okay, people, that's it. I think I'll be streaming and recording for 40 minutes, and I want to end until 40 minutes and end this live stream. Okay, people, I can read you my slogan and we can end this. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening. Follow me everywhere, be supportive, write in English. Don't write nonsense because I can block you and delete you forever. And I don't have time for nonsense, as you know. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I want to tell you bye bye next time. Bye bye.